Pregnancy fake out. Dear Red Herring, I live in California, 26-year-old male, been dating a 21-year-old. I met at work who was staying here in LA during her time going to college. We hit it off, and then she moves back to her home in Oregon where her family is. She had mentioned being in a past relationship with another guy from Oregon here and there, reminiscing, which I thought nothing of, and went into guy mode of, I can fix it, it's fine, and persuaded our possible future together by spending a summer visiting her up north. Wait a second. She mentioned being in a past relationship with another guy from Oregon here and there, reminiscing, which I thought nothing of, and went into guy mode of, I can fix it, it's fine. Oh, so you didn't like her bringing that up. And pursued our possible future together by spending a summer visiting her up north. The fresh air and scenery there was as breathtaking as being in love. A good time was had, and we made future plans going forward to continue with me moving in at her place. We part, and I return to LA. Weeks later, she calls me at home and announced she is pregnant. And I'm the father, to which I respond very supportingly with anticipation. Wait a minute, in 2 weeks she knew she was pregnant? Ugh, I had somebody do this to me. Turns out she made a mistake and wasn't pregnant after all, instead calling it a myopic pregnancy. The fuck does that mean? Which should have been a clear warning there of playing games. Did she just say that to see what you would do? So we keep in touch while working out the logistics. Did you just hear my voice get quieter? I'm getting nervous. So we keep in touch while working out the logistics of having a consistent life together as a serious couple. Parentheses, relocating jobs, home life, etc. A month goes by. She calls and lets me know she had hung out with friends at a pool hall recently where mutually her ex was also a part of the group. Dude, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Look, if nothing, look, reach, pull. That's all I'm thinking right now. That was the instructions the one time I went skydiving, static line. Arc 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Look, you're looking for the chute. If nothing, look down at your reserve, reach, pull. Get the out of this, dude. Next thing I know, oh, it keeps going. Next thing I know, she tells me she is pregnant now. She's pregnant for real now. It's the ex's baby and wants me to be there when the child is born. What? I would be like, well, why don't you fucking bring the guy that raw dogged you? The fuck do I have to do with this? We argued on the phone since she wouldn't give a clear answer at first as to who had gotten her pregnant, and it ended very sour. Well, who gives a fuck who got her pregnant? She went out and fucked somebody else. What hurts the most is I still wanted to be friends with her since that's how our time originally started so well. I feel distraught and used. Well, yeah. And want to know, what would Bill do? Thanks, and go f*** yourself as hard as I'm kicking myself. What would Bill do? If I was in love with her, I would be doing what you're doing, which is thinking things that don't make sense. Here's a question I would ask you. If you weren't in love, you weren't in a relationship or whatever, you were in something stable, and I came to you with this story, what would you tell me to do? You would tell me to get the fuck out of that relationship, and there's plenty other women you could be friends with that aren't going to treat you this way. All right? I got to tell you something, dude. You fucking dodged the biggest bullet other than a real bullet. Is getting some psycho chick fucking pregnant and fucking up your best years as an adult. Okay? You dodged that, and it's football season. Okay? Go get the NFL package on YouTube. Forget about this chick. You got a great story. Go to the gym, get yourself in great shape, and change your number. All right? I'm very happy that you aren't that other guy that knocked her up. What a fucking dope he is.